In this week's video, we're going to look at analysing Carter Gordon's performances during the Rugby Championship 2023. Gordon was recently added to the Wallabies squad with the new arrival of Eddie Jones as head coach of the Wallabies before the Rugby Championship. He's a 22-year-old fly half who plays for the Melbourne Rebels in Super Rugby. This year he made 13 starts with the Rebels and he scored 7 tries, and it's led to his inclusion within the Wallabies squad. During the Rugby Championship, he made 3 appearances, including his debut. 1 was a start versus New Zealand and 2 off the bench against South Africa and Argentina. And he's produced glimpses of magic like that try against South Africa. However, what makes him so impressive as a fly half? Firstly, his tackling ability as a fly half is immense. He's 6'2" and 93 kg, which means he has a large amount of weight and he's able to make big positive tackles, which as a fly half is quite a rare trait. He also has a large amount of speed, which allows him to track in defence and make important try-saving tackles and interceptions like this one here against Argentina. Alongside his physical side, he has a large boot on him, which means he can kick long like this kick here, and he can gain 50-60 metres in order to gain territory for Australia. As well as this, he can use his boot to kick to compete. So he can look to kick the ball high in the air to allow the Australian back three to compete and try and win ball further along the pitch. As well as this, he is able to clear effectively his lines and clear pressure for the Australians, which is a huge part of playing fly half in international rugby. Alongside this, being 6'2", he has a huge aerial ability, which means that he can get in the air and win aerial battles, especially when being in the backfield, playing against teams that look to kick to compete. However, what makes him so impressive as a fly half is also his ability to attack. This comes with his ability to carry the ball to the line. As you'll see here, he carries the ball to the line and doesn't pass the ball too early and passes it late. This means that all of the options are still on to carry. As he passes this ball to his ball carrier in the middle, it leads to a one-on-one tackle and the player is able to beat the tackle and go through the line. After this phase, they're then able to make a line break, and this all comes from Carter Gordon playing to the line and forcing the New Zealand defenders to make decisions. Once again here, he holds the ball and delays his pass to Karevi to then make a break through the hole. Once again, during South Africa, as you'll see here, he releases the ball in the out-the-back option, and he causes Vincent Koch to bite onto him due to his ability to take the ball to the line, which then provides himself to his forwards then go through the hole off him. He then reacts to South Africa's high press in defence here and holds himself a bit deeper to allow him to pull the ball out of the back to the Australian back three and try and get into the outside channels. This then causes the South African defence to be turned and be chasing the Australian attackers. As well as this, he has a variety of passing and handling abilities which he can use to create holes and gaps in defence. And finally, he also has a great amount of footwork and physical side, which makes him a threat as a ball carrier. So will Carter Gordon be important for Eddie Jones' success in the Rugby World Cup 2023?